Hello everyone, welcome to Saturday Cheer stream, where we are apparently going to spy on people, thanks to Time Zombie's ideas. Tell me, Time Zombie, in how many minutes Adin will have his World Shogi League game? Supposedly at 14 UTC, which should be now, right? According to 81 Dojo clock. Supposedly now, okay. He is online indeed. I get Poland and Indonesia confused. Okay. Well, Poland starts with white. Ends on red. I'm trying to find out if there's a funny thing you can remember it by. Well, in Polish flag, it's supposed to be purity and blood. I don't know about Indonesia. Oh, Jen is playing. Ooh. Jen will die in 3 seconds. Dutch flag without the blue. Okay. I don't remember the Dutch flag though. Lurking orange, got it. Thank you for lurking. Oh. Is it all for the World Shogi League? Everything is in 1 hour? Wait, is it actual streamer right now? Wait, what happened? Wait, oh, the game already finished and I'm just staring like an idiot. Okay, gotcha. No, we're watching games that are ongoing. Wait, Dan is playing? No, that's for Adrian. Dan is not playing, so... Who are they playing? Adrian is doing his match. Okay, boom. Exchanging here would be cool, but... I guess that works too. We have a little bit of advantage. Interesting. We could go for something like this. When I was a kid, I thought Thailand flag has 5 colors until I found out that it is only... How did you think that it has... Oh, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So which colors did you think they were? I wonder. Is it like red and then different color of red and then white, but little gray and then blue, something like this? Quite interesting. Well, in Polish flag, you cannot really mistake it. If you guys, by the way, if you guys have any Kifu for me to review, I know that last week we had the ISF. We can get some Kifu done today as well if you guys have anything. Thailand is Poland plus blue plus Indonesia combined. No, it's opposite. Opposite Time Zombie. Indonesia, then blue, then Poland. So Poland is on the bottom of the Thai's flag, okay? Poland is on the bottom of the Thai's flag. Indonesia is on the top, okay? It's opposite. You did it again, yeah. So first you think, which country is closer to Thailand? Poland or Indonesia? And you say, yeah, Indonesia. So Indonesia is the first one. This is how you remember. That's your mnemotechnique. So Adrian is going for the edge. What? Congress on 5 done? What? Question mark. Did I get 5 done? Get my 5 done back? No, wait, the Jen. Where is mine? Oh, I got my 5 done back. That's nice. It's not like I wasn't 5 done before, but... Alright, it seems nobody has Vakipa, so we'll continue with our spying stream. So Adrian is playing... Yes, Jen, I am streaming, you know. Okay. Streaming? What's that? You know, where you get a cable and you put it to your computer and then you connect that cable through a cable to a cable to a cable to a cable to Jen's computer, and he can bother you while you're streaming it to another cable to different people. That's called streaming. There's no notification? What do you mean there is no notification? Saturday Shogi spying stream. Here you go. Notification is live. Apparently people didn't get notified. Kokoro is now on our Discord. If you guys are not on our Discords, then this is our Discord. Welcome, Jen. It's almost like I didn't stream exactly at the same time each time. Yes, we're adding S as we're going. We have Shogi Sunday stream, Shogi Sunday stream, Saturday Shogi spying stream, and tomorrow it's gonna be something else. We're gonna find out. Hi, Rico. So I'm gonna say once more, if you guys have any Kifu that you wanted me to see last weekend, you didn't, you couldn't, because the evil one eye was streaming ISF. You can send it now so that I can take a look. Meantime, we're learning about the flags. Why do you mean I'm a snake alien? Oh, because S, yep. That reminds me of Rick and Morty. The Rick and Morty snake episode. Oh yeah, the Gartic phone stream. The Gartic phone stream doesn't have enough S in it though. Konbanwa. Hello. I'm a sad snake, yes. I wonder what else can we do on today's stream. Can we do something more fun? I wonder. Wait. Overlay. Where did you go? Welcome back, Overlay. So Dan is not playing. We cannot spy on Dan. No. How can we make this stream even more crazy? Can we look at Zang games? God knows what's his nickname. Yes, we can. Welcome back, Sajajai. Oh god, why do we have so many? I mean, welcome. Oh, I just realized you all guys wanted to join our 10-second BRME tournament and you couldn't because I didn't accept you. I just realized that. Okay, guys, next time we should do a proper tournament. We still should do something for the Shogi fall camp, I guess, not the summer or winter camp. I don't know how to call it. I still don't know how to look on this webpage. Today, coming teaching games, but they're finished. Wednesday. WSL day, whatever that means. This is so hard to navigate. Oh wait, upcoming games, okay. 23rd. Jan? Okay. So Dan is not on the list, Time Zombie. Yeah, this is nice. Todd won without contest, yep. Hi, Weasley. I forgot that Shogi Harbour group existed? Yeah, it exists. Also, it exists on Shogi. You said Faradin. Okay, so I was searching for his name 20 times and you didn't correct me. Okay. Meantime, thank you, Tetsuda Kid, for subscribing with Prime for 5 months. Welcome back. Long time no see. All right, guys. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I want to play. Let's play. Let's play quick games. How about that? You all know our amazing password. And now we can get some 10-second games if someone wants. Meantime, we can watch the games of, as Time Zombie said, Zhang. Zhang is, well, the God knows, is that player who challenged Fuji into the Bishop handicap and almost won. He's playing a lot of Blitz game. Cleaving. Can take a look at this. Can take a look at this. We can take a look at this. You can judge the central rook. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Do they have central rook? I don't know why my internet's so slow today. Okay, the board is small, but let's see. Yeah, they're doing this bishop thing, right? Where did the silver go? Okay. So yeah, if anybody wants to challenge me, the password was banana. Our favorite password. The most secret password ever. The password is always banana. It's a running joke on our Twitch. It's funny. He doesn't really engage. He goes up and down, up and down. Then when the time is right. Impressive. Except for that one time you guessed the password for someone else's room. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's much more predictable than banana. Vivian was a guy who once told me he wants to become a pro, so I was interested. They are playing right side king. That's impressive. It means they're being taught, or someone is, or they're like watching pro games as well. There's no way they came up with it themselves. So either they have like a pro lessons, or they have someone who can speak Japanese and teach them. Or I wonder how do they get that, because that's impressive for them to play those newest strategies. Six down is very unbeatable on 81 draw. Nice. We have a challenger. Negations. I have to try it. I made a mistake. This was a horrible mistake here. I think this move is possible. Hey, welcome, Swoop. Glad you enjoy. So this I messed up here. 10 seconds. I didn't think enough. What should I do instead is the problem. In that case, if this is a problem, then maybe I just go here. And then make a tuck-in. Maybe it's better. But thank you so much, very much. That was crazy game. No, I messed up horribly. Yeah, this move. Yeah, I guess gold drop. Gold drop was better. Alright, what do we do next, chat? What do we do next? Do we have anybody to spy on? Anybody else who wants to play? You all know the amazing password. Let's see how Adin is doing before that. Ooh, it seems like the Indonesian representative. Has a lot of tokens, right? Which indicates to me he's doing good job attacking, but not necessarily. Oh, this is... Oh, there is the king there on this line, I see. That's a nice move from him. Yeah, the token coming so close to the rook, that indicates to me that center is a little bit better. Oh, Mori wanna play? Okay. Just wait a second. I'm really interested now. So he has knight and lance advantage, right? So it seems like it's quite rough. And yes, this castle is weak, but there are no pieces affecting it. The rook is stuck, so I would say center is a little bit advantageous. Thank you for the follow, Swoop. So I shall be waiting for a game. Meantime, I see Escape Artist is waiting for a rook handicap if anybody is interested. So I assume I'm waiting for Mori. Here we go. Nagashimasu. Today is a chill stream. You guys decide what do we do. I feel like playing. You guys are challenging me, so I think it's working well for us today. Tomorrow, of course, is Sunday Shogi, where I'll be accepting your Kifu. And in the morning, we will have chess lesson from Paul. I recently bought a new chess set, so I'm kind of pumped up. Yes, it's like a basic one, but let's try this. But, you know, it gives you a feeling, right? You know, you guys know how it works with shogi boards, right? You get a shogi board and you're like, aha, now I can beat Fuji. So the question is, can I do this, this, and this? Or is it an overplay? You're gonna try it anyway. You know that one of the most famous tournaments of all time was in Zurich. This is where the Swiss system came from, Time Zombie. That's what you're talking about. Panic. Okay, Mori, okay. I was actually recently followed by some Swiss Twitter chess account. I wonder why, but I followed them back. Yeah, but this exists. I wonder how this is gonna work. 9053. Toad apparently knows what it means. I don't. So Toad, if you know, please enlighten us. Thank you, Mori. Yeah, this is a fork and it's quite rough to escape from. Yeah, so this is why I think taking is more preferable. You can do it to 10 seconds, brain is too slow, I see. But yeah, this is why sometimes doing it, this is cool. To like, yes, okay, so how it works with Blitz game is that yes, the brain is slow if you try to think. The idea of the Blitz game is that you don't think, you use your intuition. Yeah, of course you want to use them both, but intuition makes your thinking faster, right? So that's kind of what we train in Blitz. You know, if this move is played, it usually opens the big diagonal, but I think it's correct. It's correct. Here, I think normal is to take or move this. Yeah, if the silver is on the bottom, this line doesn't exist, so maybe move the other silver first, but then the bishop exchange, king goes to here. It's not necessarily bad. Around here, right? Oh. Around here. Like, I would consider moving the silver first to like make the center better. Perhaps. But I'm not sure exactly how this Joseki works. Let me see. I pushed, take. If I make a horse, I'm not gonna be able to retake the pawn. But you have no way of protecting it either, so it's kind of a weird situation. Yes, we have moves like this, but having the rook on the back rank, that looks hard to defend. Usually we would be able to like counter it with this kind of moves. In this case, there's the other rook, so like this kind of things I would be considering. So here maybe take, but then this line and this line is both being threatened. You're changing my position, Mori. Okay, I need to study a little bit theory. I can sack pawns. Yes, I wanted to say is that let's assume this position, right? That even if I take this pawn, in between my rook is dislocated, right? And you can go here, or depending on the situation, you can like fork with the bishop, some pawns and stuff. In this case, what? I don't think I think this is better. So my rook is not necessarily really threatening, but yeah. So yeah, I would recommend this one. If this, well, we can always play this to like slow it down. If we go really aggressive, and we go for things like this, maybe gold takes is better. And then if pawn drop, then it's relatively okay, right? Famous defense is when your opponent drops a silver here, you just drop the pawn and you secure the 5-3 square, right? Then I don't have a pawn to continue attacking. Your mic sounds better than usual now. Thank you, Jen. I don't know what happened, but the volume of my microphone was really low today. So I raised the gain, and that's the result. It could be thanks to your new plugin that you taught me. How are we doing this evening? Well, we are playing 10-second shogi. Oh, on laptop. Oh god, 10-second shogi on laptop. And I think somebody with the nickname starting on V wanted to challenge me next. I don't remember who that was. Vivik, I guess him. Onegaishimasu. 2-down player. Victor. Okay, Victor. I never played against Victor, so that's interesting. We're gonna go ice double swinging rook. Show us your Ureshino. Oh god, I never play Ureshino. Jen, you have to tell me, you have to teach me what moves to play, and then I shall reproduce it and then try to play it. How about that? Also, I believe you have a game in 30 minutes, so we're gonna spy on that, no pressure. I shall lead to your death, okay. Opens diagonal on the first move, yeah. I'm gonna try this. Oh, Jen is playing Little Magician. Jen saying playing the best moves. Well, Jen, so even if you play the computer moves, the problem with computer moves, the best computer moves, is that they require you sometimes to choose the fastest route, and the fastest route is not necessarily the safest one. I just want you to keep that in mind. So I opened my king line, it's kinda scary. But I think I gained something here. Vic is trying to play quickly to put a pressure on me. Unfortunately, that's not gonna work. But this is a good move. Interesting. Eye of the tiger. Toot. So I'm really unhappy from this guy. So I'll force this move and then do this. And then think what I'm gonna do next. Choo sounds. What is choo choo? Oh, you mean I said choo choo choo, or do you mean like choo, or? Yes, to which one? I gave you too many options for that question to be simply answered with yes. Oh, like a train. Choo choo. That's how we say it in Polish. That would be terrifying, though. If a train were to sing it. Thank you so much, Vivek. So yeah, I don't think this move is good because I've already exchanged this pawn. So I assume you're gonna go for Yagura. Then I can already like target the silver with my knight. In case of knight jumping, that simply means your king defenses are weaker. But in this particular position, the silver was dying. So here, because I push this pawn, my rook cannot go here, so I can move your rook back. And then make a space for the silver. You don't have to usually you have this counter, but in this case, my bishop is protected. So here, going back. And it's not necessarily bad to you. I have this pawn in 5-5, which can become target next. And yeah, I think this would be one game. In the actual game, unfortunately, I won a silver. And then simply pressured your rook here. Maybe I would just take it. Like, get a pawn in hand. I cannot really push this next. I would have to defend, play a little bit slower. In this case, I just pressured you. Oh, this was really nice move. I really like this. Because if you just run, I take it, and this is unstoppable. Well, you could argue that gold up is protecting, but technically unstoppable. A few moves later. But here, I really like this move. I forgot about it. You take a pawn, and thanks to that you can defend. But using the fact that it's Fugire, I slow down my attack and target your weakness. So that was my plan. Thank you so much, Victor. Great game. Unlucky silver. Yeah, so also, yeah, be careful of this rook move if you're playing double swinging rook. I wonder, because Eye of the Tiger is a song about passion, about fighting spirit, and I wonder if pure, cold-blooded train would be able to sing such nice song. Victory comes with a great sacrifice, says Mifa. Indeed. Oh, wait, there's a computer here. 2-piece handicap. Interesting. Oh, Mifa, you could challenge the computer to rook down. Mifa is still waiting for a game. I would really watch this game if somebody challenges Mifa. Would really watch this game. Hi, Koshiro. Fighting spirit means nothing to someone with a heart of silicone. Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I wanted, because I always tell you about the tea I'm drinking, I bought chamomile. I don't know if chamomile is the proper pronunciation of that tea name. Or is it chamomile or chamomile? I don't know. How do I say in Polish? I have no idea. Chamomile, perhaps in German. It's always written by K. And I'm drinking it, and it's pretty nice, pretty nice. I never drank it before, so I recommend. Camille. Okay, Camille then. Camille tea. I've been playing around with a right side edge attack in double swinging rook. Wait, right side edge attack. Using the second file rook to help. Shaman, you would have to show me, because if you have the rook on the second file, that sounds like static rook. And if you're talking right edge attack, that's from your castle side. So technically that should be good. It has a sound at the end of it in German. Come here. This reminds me of the German joke. We always joke about how German sounds, and the famous joke was about the butterfly. And in English it's butterfly. In Polish it's motylek, and in German it was some very loud voice, obnoxious voice. I don't remember what was the word, not voice, but I don't remember what the word was, so... Schmetterling! Yeah. Sounds like the plane name as well. What was the name of that plane? Schmidt, Second World War German plane. What was the name of that plane? I have no idea. Messerschmitt. Yeah, Schmidt. Messerschmitt. Okay, I got the Schmidt part. I forgot about the Messer part. So Schmetterling sounds to me like Messerschmitt, and it also makes me laugh. It's a bit like Koyan. Okay, well, you can show me the Kifu another time. Chinchilla noise. Stretch. Koyan Tomahawk style. It's like castling. Well, so like for example, in this game that we just played with Vic, he had the rook on the 4th file. So there's no way I can make Koyan style because Koyan style requires you to have the vanguard pawn on 4-5, right? So if he has the bishop line closed with 4-4 pawn, I don't know how you're gonna do that. So I'm really interested in you showing me the Kifu of your game, Shaman. Moritz says, which is funny because just schmettern means to strike something strongly or to throw it strongly. Oh. Zerschmetter means to shatter. Zerschmetterne. Okay. Like Reinhardt shatter? Or like shatter something or both? Sasuga advanced filter settings. Yep. The chinchilla was totally denied by the microphone settings. The quick attack version of Koyan. Oh, so one more thing I changed about my microphone, guys. I put it between. Before I was putting it microphone, keyboard myself, and recently I tested it out, and obviously the closer microphone is to your face, the better. So now it's between the keyboard and me. So this is why it sounds better, because it's clearer voice comes from my mouth to the microphone. Oh, it captured perfectly? Good, good. Smash like a butterfly, fly like the bee. Yep. The quick attack version of Koya, not the slow game. Yeah, you have to show me the Kifu. So in case anybody wanna play, I set up the game. Do we have anybody to spy on? If anybody have a cool Tsume Shogi, I would like to take a look at it. Speaking of which, I used to make a collection, right? On Lee Shogi. I still don't know how to Google stuff in Lee Shogi. Tsume Shogi, Tsume Shogi. Pause of Tsume. Kokoro, Kirada Kitakodori. Nope. Sure, Mifa. I know. I mean, I think it was public. So, Negaishimasu. Why is your king in the corner of the board? It's like the opposite Anaguma. Amazing. Hey, Adun, thank you. How did your game go? You were watching a little bit. This is the name Escape Artist. Yep. You lost. Oh. I know that Mifa is a troll, but how about me trolling him a little bit? Okay. I think you had quite a bit of chance, Adun, but then your edge attack, right? He break through. But yeah, the painful was when you promoted your bishop and he dropped the bishop and it was a check, right? That was quite painful. Yeah. So the point of the game is probably somewhere before that. Right side king, perhaps. Good luck, Jen. It happens, Eden. Especially when I'm there spying on you, that's not fair. Right. I was expecting pawn push. Wrong Kifu. Thanks. Yeah, I think here was the move that I missed again. Like here, maybe? I have only 1 pound, so I cannot really stop your lance. So it was too optimistic for me to play it. One could also wonder what happens after this. But then I guess I get a token, maybe that's enough. Yeah, but I think over here I overplayed. Like, my idea was to somehow activate the rook, but this knight is too much of an obstacle. I wish my rook was here, but... I love to see me destroying me. Okay. But thank you for the game, Mifa. Koshiro is going to play, alright. Are you, like, actually playing, or...? Also, we were supposed to spy on Jen. Oh, Jen is waiting. Okay. Alright, we're gonna spy on you too, Koshiro. Today we have a great day of spying. I love how every, like, WSL, everyone play today. There's some Ukrainian cup as well. Saturday is a good day for Shogi, eh? Look how many people are online. Oh, we don't have the number anymore. Like, there used to be a number showing how many people are online. But I think it became a little bit unreliable because 81 Dojo doesn't log out people. It's 700, yeah, but it doesn't really log out people correctly, I noticed. But if it's really 700, it's quite a nice number. What's your best Joseki? I play Central Rook a lot. I used to play third file. So I would say Central Rook. Maybe it's lots of people still logged in from last week. Yeah, could be. But I think it's like this quite often. I'm gonna spy a little bit on Koshiro. Oh, he's playing Artem Kolomirts. Do you guys know about him? He's a famous European shogi veteran. A few years ago, I think, if I'm not wrong, he had a stroke and he was not playing, obviously not playing often, but now good to see him back. Wait, you're having classes with him? With who? With Artem? I went to Koshiro. Oh, okay. Ah, no, because you're Brazilian, of course. He's teaching you. Cool. You know, he's the winner of Tornito Masters, so it's a really good teacher. He was my teacher too. Years ago, though, like, I don't know, 12 years ago? Something like that. He was teaching me. He taught me the value of Tsume Shogi. He was the one who told me Too Late Already Solved when I was a beginner, and I was like, how did you do that? And he's like, I solved Tsume Shogi a lot. What did you learn, Time Zombie, on the seminar? No, Mifa. You both have the same color, I'm so sorry. What did you learn about the organization of chess tournaments, Mifa? Is Koshiro eligible to turn into king? He's 4 dan. If I'm right, it was 5 dan, and he was like 2 points away. Well, you guys don't see, wait a second. He's 4 dan, and he was like 2 points away. So if you're like really close, I would recommend you go to the higher tournament, but technically he could be playing in the Masters again. I mean, unless we ban the winners to play, but honestly, the gap between tourney to Masters and like the tourney to King is pretty wide. 4 dan and 5 dan it's a huge gap on 81 dojo. It's like you have to be the best of all the 4 dans to get 5 dan, right? And you have to fight with 5 dans on equals. So it's really rough to get there. So I would understand if he doesn't want to play in the Masters again. Says the 5 dan. Well, yeah, I could argue that whenever I'm 5 or 6 dan, but yeah. I'm telling it from experience because when I started playing Shogi, I got to Shogi Club. I got like 4 dan first time I went to dojo. And then I stayed there for years. So I know that the gap is pretty like wide. I'm telling you how it felt for me. I mean, I understand that, you know, people get stuck at Q level, people have their dan. My dad is calling me, of course. Why, Dad? Why? Oh, because it's Saturday. Woo! I understand that people get stuck. Well, this is why we also have the tournament, but we all get a wall, right? And for me, that wall was that wall. The 5 dan, 6 dan type of wall. I still believe that I'm stuck into a wall, actually. But yeah, to break a wall, you need a lot of discipline and training. No, they don't. So we could offer like bishop exchange. I assume like if we go here, there's this bishop. Could offer bishop exchange. But I'm not sure if this isn't good enough, right? We just have a gold. What else can we do? This will be problematic later on. Something like this might happen next. This is, of course, a nice pawn to have, but both sides now have no clear ways of attacking. This is a move that I would and I wouldn't like to play because there is a bishop on this line. I could consider like trying to capture the silver. I see. So he wanna go with the rook here and then maybe try to capture the silver. Maybe that's the plan. But here the silver can come in. You can go here or here. You could consider like jumping lightly. But then the silver promotes and they get a pawn. Which is good because we will be able to redrop a pawn in the future on this line. Which is bad because they control the tempo. And technically, yeah, we don't want to allow silver exchange. So I wonder who's gonna be better in this situation. Guys, please tell me if I'm talking too much. Sometimes I'm mumbling and I don't know if it's understandable. Bishop exchange is difficult. What else can... The knight is kind of blocked, right? That's a problem. But we have this amazing technique for joining pawn. Now that we will get 1 or 2 pawns in hand. Oh, the rook is coming. Okay, so we're gonna sacrifice this. The knight will be able to attack. The silver is gonna come here. The bishop will be attacking the rook. So it seems like Koshiro is quite happy to take this exchange. And then go for the knight. So yeah, if silver takes, naturally we promote. So the pawn takes and we have the joining pawn. Pawn takes, knight jumps, and you know, this line is pretty nice. If it's ignored, pawn takes, threatening to promote, pawn drop, and the king is quite trapped. That's always good. And then we will protect here. They will have a gold. Core drop actually forced those 2 pieces. That's something I missed for some reason. Now the question is it good enough? This king is actually trapped by his own silver. So if you compare this king to this king, this king is trapped by himself, right? Okay, now this is our ace card where we attack the rook. It could happen that they're gonna ignore it. Could happen, like unpromoted knight trying to promote, threatening some checkmates. If the rook were to escape, and it happened. So yeah, if we take here, 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 then yes, we get a god general, but this becomes a checkmate. So simply taking the rook, simply taking the rook. And this is not a checkmate, making escape route. All right. So having a rook, if you look at the situation, yeah, Santa has a rook in hand. He has 2 attacking pieces, but those 2 attacking pieces aren't really threatening the king, right? Having pawns in hand aren't really threatening the king yet. So because Koshiro has all of his pieces in hand, rook, bishop, and a silver, seems more threatening in the future, right? For example, pawn, silver drop, taking is checkmate threat immediately. Almost, or immediately. Let's say almost. I didn't read it. That escalated quickly, yeah. So Artem is doing his best to activate that piece, but look again. Rook drop, this king escapes, those 2 squares are this square is protected by 2 pieces. He could bring this one here, but again, this is protected by 2 pieces, so I'd imagine rook and then pawn push to like distract the pawn or the silver. If silver gets distracted, we'll go in, which isn't breaking because we don't have a diagonal piece in that shape. Pawn takes means pawn drop, and it gets complicated. But I see he preferred to promote the pawn. So Koshiro is going for the quickest attack, which is on the head of the king. Silver drop will follow up. If the silver takes this pawn, then, well, we force them to move their silver away from the king. We're happy with the outcome. Maybe we're gonna drop the rook because, hey, he has only rook to block with, right? If the king escapes, there is this bishop here to help. So the rook, I said only rook, but actually there's a pawn. Pawn means we promote, maybe the attack continues. So yeah, this silver is huge at the head of the king. Rook drop means pawn drop. So I'd imagine something like knight jumping in and then bishop drop checkmate here. If we manage to like block this king off here. So I would jump the knight here. I would go like, hey, go here, drop the bishop, drop the rook. That would be a checkmate threat. I see he's holding the pawn, so I assume he's gonna drop here. But again, if we take it, there's still a token left, right? Ooh, but this is actually a checkmate. Actually a checkmate. Nice, I missed that. Takes, bishop, rook. A checkmate. Really well fought. That was exciting. So yeah, we saw a clear difference in piece activity, right? We saw that this pawn here, even though it's a single pawn, that was a huge influence on Sente's position. It seemed like Sente is forcing a lot of moves, right? Oh, we have a scary goal, but actually, the truth is, Gote has a better attack because he has more effective pieces, right? More effective because they're Sabaki, right? They achieved Sabaki. They can be used anywhere where those 2 pieces are stuck. And the key move was silver 3/3, allowing the king to escape and rendering those pieces useless, right? Quite a nice game. All right, who else do we have to spy? Meantime, we're gonna be doing some event with our Brazilian friends somewhere around Shogi Day, but on Sunday. I look forward to it. No details yet revealed, but there will be something cool going on. Didn't we have some... Oh, what happened to Jen? Is Jen still playing? Did Jen finish his game? 19th, 23. Today is 23. No. Wait, so what happened to Jen's game? Did his opponent not show up, or? Jen, Little Magician, at 3 o'clock. It would be 2 hours ago. You're playing the Gingasen. Oh, okay. A Ginsen. Okay, Ginsen. Not the Ginga. Nice. Good luck. So this is organized by the Belarusian dojo, I assumed? Association. 11 Ginkan-Muri online Rapid Shogi Championship. And of course, we have Zen here. I don't know who's the Moor guy. Ah, no, Tanyan Vincent. Okay, that's Tanyan. Ooh, Tanyan is really strong. He's, if I'm not wrong, he's the European champion currently. At least he was last year. Let me double check that. Shogi and Visa. Okay, so Sergey this time was first and Vincent was second. Okay, so it flipped. And then, Vatsabaya was Anton. Okay, I didn't know that. I always get confused, but good to see the names here clearly. 10 to 30. That's not really okay, that's rapid in chess-like. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, it's a fun tournament. I recommend you guys also join. How can we join, by the way, Koshiro? Did you send an email to them, or like there was a Facebook invitation? How did you find out about it? Because they don't seem to... They didn't notify us on our Discord, right? Sente has a big piece advantage versus gold. No Fugire. The knight is in trouble. Okay, that's kind of painful. I got invited. You can contact Sergey to join. All right. Yeah, I wish they told us in our Discord. This way we can... Maybe I can send him an email. There's actually English here. Over here. I didn't have to translate. Add your rules. Wait, there's this Ginkan-Mori Discord server? Ooh, let's join it. Okay, I joined them. So if they have a notification channel, I'm gonna connect it to messages fail to load. Why? See the pinned messages. All right, so if they will have anything to share, I will just share it with you guys on our Discord. Am I still waiting for the game? No. Oh, Jen is still waiting. Okay. Anybody else who wanna play? Or, well, definitely we're gonna spy on Jen, but speaking of which, BKK tournament, Bangkok. Mifa, if you have a tournament that can be joined by international players, feel free to share the link in Shogi/promotion channel on our Discord. This way everybody will be notified. You know, our Discord is to connect players, is to share the information whenever it's teaching material or such cool event like BKK tournament. So just throw it there, yeah? Even if it's just the link, just be like, whew, here's the link, guys. So here you can see that they both push this edge pawn, which would make sense if you knew that the opponent is a swinging rook. If you're 4-5 rook and the opponent is Ibisha, you don't really care about that edge. It's kind of funny to see them both push that edge. So Jen didn't close his bishop diagonal, which would indicate 4-5 rook bishop exchange. And here is the time of decision. If he were to exchange the bishops, it would be around here, because the king is not touching the bishop yet. Yeah, go Jen, go! Meantime, I also heard that Mexican friends are doing some new logo. I don't know if it was made or not, but I heard it's pretty epic. Let me check if anything pops up on the Discord. On the Twitter, I mean. Also, Trunk is doing a great job with the magazine, right? He has Vietnamese magazine. He has such a passion, it's amazing. Yeah, I don't see anything on Twitter. Yeah, me if you need help. No, that's illegal. Bad, Mifa, bad, Mifa. Helping people to cheat is also bannable on our Discord. The Jen is using the cozy castle. Did he exchange the bishops? I think he decided to do so in the end. But only after the king come closer. So here, there's an option, you know, of taking it with the king, but seems it didn't matter at all. Little Magician didn't push his rook pawn at all. Helping people is bad? Yes. Yes, Mifa, sometimes. If you help bad people, it makes you bad. This is why you should never join a cult. It's impressive that there is a Vietnamese magazine when it's already so difficult to make the international Shogi magazine. I agree, Time Zombie. Nah, I just think it proves that there are people more adequate than I am. If we only had Trunk like few months before we suspended the magazine, the story could be different. Yeah, Jen is definitely stronger than Falkir, right? I agree. His maximum has been 2099, though. Yeah, I think Jen is this type of person that, you know, should be stronger, but is kinda not believing in himself, perhaps. It sometimes happens. You're so sick of being challenged by a guest account. Who knows, maybe that's a pro, Mifa. Maybe some pro is lurking, and he's like, haha. You don't like guest people? You prefer if they have a real account? Oh, his endgame is weaker. Maybe we should do a training camp for Jen. Like 2 weeks of Tsumeshagi with Jen. Jen is about 1 to 2 done, says Mifa. Yeah. He usually gets better in the early middle game, but later he just makes chain of mistakes. Like last game I saw with him, he was completely winning, and then one mistake after another led him to like turn around. So Jen can do it. He just needs perhaps more discipline in later part of the game. Yeah. Yeah, Time Zombie. Yeah. Yossa is difficult, right? Yossa is super difficult. If I wanted to know my opponent's strengths so I can play more serious. Oh, I see. You're like this. I don't know if you guys remember, but years ago we had this shogi bot called omotenashi. Omotenashi was this famous Japanese phrase saying, what does it exactly mean? Like you show kindness just showing kindness with no benefit behind it. So like if you imagine the Japanese, like when you come to Japan as a tourist, there were smiles and so on. That's kind of omotenashi. Omotenashi in English would mean no fake face, kinda. So yeah, maybe it's like kinda maybe there's kind of irony there, but I don't know exactly. Let's see how it translates. Omotenashi. But what I'm saying is that, what was I saying? Oh, there was this bot called Omotenashi. And Japanese hospitality. Public face. And instead of, so like you show your real feelings, kind of. No hiding, no pretending. And the computer, it was playing strongly. And then if you were to play bad moves, he would adapt and play weaker moves as well. So if he would have a Tsume in one, he would suddenly ignore that fact. It was so cool. A few years ago, there was such a bot on 81 Dojo. It is. It did make me angry though, because it's kind of patronizing. I don't know if patronizing is the right word, but it's like, I'm doing my best and you are joking around instead of win properly, you know? There's this kind of approach. But if you hate losing, it was the best bot for you. Weakness with weakness. Yeah, exactly, Adin. That's exactly what the bot was doing. If you play strong moves, he was playing strong moves. But if you make a mistake, he would be like, okay, me too. 81 Dojo used to have many bots on, like, they had the name with com to be seen as bot. Yeah, something like that times. So yeah, I will blunder to main one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you're right, Koshiro. After a lost streak, it's good to change the mood as well. BCM Shogi is the only bot that told me to buy a clock. Wait, it was actually speaking to you? Huh. That's epic. What did he say exactly? BCM Shogi isn't a bot though. Well, I don't know. Auto SG. I don't know what's Auto SG. So Jen is developing his castle. That's quite usual from him. His silver is still on the bottom, quite interestingly. If you ask what time is in Thailand, it will tell you time. Oh, I see. Phobia Brixa, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the harbor. But if you ask the bot too many times, it will tell you to buy a clock. Yeah, that's funny. You're Kella, welcome. Welcome. Animal trivia, really? Tell us all. Tell us something about Anaguma. Okay, Bishop drop from Little Magician. It doesn't look too good, but I see it's trying to eat up the silver on 7-7. Allowing the rook to develop. So that's kind of interesting in a way. Oh, penguins and chinchillas. Oh, yes. Chinchillas, no. Penguins, maybe. How dare you not know anything about chinchillas? Lesson number 1. This is how chinchilla takes a bath. It's okay, it's okay. If you guys never saw how chinchilla takes a bath. It's a dust bath. They are so cute. I always tell this story, but I had a chinchilla baby in my home. And because it was born in our home, it didn't know how to do chinchilla stuff. And we put them once in this chinchilla. For the first time, we put them in the dust bath. And it was just sitting there and trying to eat the dust. It was so funny. And it's like, it's not tasty. But then the mother jumped in and she turned around like this once. And the baby immediately understood what it's supposed to do. So it was so cute. So cute. Chinchillas are amazing. So that was chinchilla fact for today. So that rook move doesn't really help if we do this. Because then we have to retake either with this or this, and the rook gets closer to this weakness. So I would rather see the rook counterattack over here than to get closer to the weakness. If I would move the rook, I would move it here to strengthen the second file, but then the bishop would come here. I would have to perhaps somewhat counter the bishop. So yeah, if we move the rook, I would recommend here rather. We haven't had an animal expert in chat since the one bird watching expert. Oh yeah, the bird watching expert was pretty interesting. Penguins will try to make their nest with nice and oversized rocks. Sometimes a jack penguin will pretend to be around looking for rocks, but actually wait for another penguin to turn around to steal rocks from its nest. That's interesting. That's cool. Nice trivia. I think that's when we learned that there is a bird that looks exactly like duck, but isn't a duck. Yes. Yes, we learned that. Okay, so as expected here, I would think rook takes in order to protect this file. But it's kind of nasty shape to have. If the knight takes, we go here, take, pawn drop. And the dragon can be bait, then we would have to drop the bishop, but then they promote, then we take the rook, then they have a token. So, he's doing exactly opposite from what I say. Feeding Penguin sounds like a cool nickname. Yes. Not as cool as Sad Penguin, but Sad Penguin versus Thieving Penguin. I like that. Do you think he would steal his pieces in hand? Like Hikaru no Go, when there was this Mikal, was it? And he was in this Go Club and he cheated in the counting phase by moving the pieces. He got angry. So he was caught in the end. David Attenborough. Nice. Oh, that's the voice. Thank you for the follow, Noob Hero. So it seems like Magic didn't open the rook line. So the position calmed down. Next, what we're threatening is a pawn drop here. So it's not really completely calmed down, but less of a trouble. You could immediately drop the bishop, drop the silver to threaten the rook. The bishop drop to here, I don't really like. Yes, we had to protect the knight. Yes, our castle and stuff, but okay, I guess we can use it here in the future or something. But bishop, silver goes down. Silver drop, king, rook goes here. It's one possibility. Then take. It's kind of weirdly looking. That reminds me of what Nivik posted before about penguins, or I cannot find it. With Cumber Batch, yeah. Cannot say penguins.
But most of New Zealand's pioneering creatures were drawn to the forests below.
Wait, New Zealand? Penguins?
Penguins.
Penguins.
Is penguins.
Penguins. Yep. By the way, penguin in Polish is pingwin. You didn't know? Another random fact. Yeah, this is what I was afraid. Oh, wait, what did the card? If the card comes here now, this is open. Oh god, Jen. Why? Wait, we're taking... If you take here, I'm gonna drop the pawn, and I'm gonna drop the bishop, and I'm gonna abuse your rook whenever it's to fork it here or to drop the silver here. Please take my pawn. You like Jen's position? Mifa! You only like it because it's challenging. So I assume this one. The problem is the rook exchange. Let's assume he has a horse or like silver that took the rook. Rook exchange isn't really benefiting Jen because of many holes that she has. Look how Little Magician's camp is secure. Yeah, you could argue there's a rook drop here, but then it can be blocked. Yeah, that's the only problem, I guess, that the lens is quite unprotected. Here is Penguin Harbor, yeah! Penguin! Wait, what sound does a penguin make? Actually. Quack, that's a duck. See, he says no. He agrees with me. That sounds something weird. How do you define that sound? Fact number 2. A mother emperor penguin will lay a single egg on her feet, because if in contact with the ground, the egg would freeze immediately. And then walk around juggling the egg on her feet until it hatches 2 months later. Then when hungry, the female will pass the egg to the male, and this tricky operation sometimes results with the egg freezing or breaking. Nut, yeah. So I have a few questions. How does it land on the legs if they're in the front? And how do you keep balance doing so? And question number 2, how would you juggle it? I assume they don't move a lot, right? With the egg. They have white feet. They don't have white feet, at least not this one. Well, kinda, yes. Okay, I can see it happening. Oh my god, they are orange under the... That's so cute. Pound drop 8-3. Yeah, I'm waiting for the pound drop, but it's never coming. So now the rook will be unstoppable. $30 on a game is so long. It gives you a lot of time to ponder about the moves. Ah, that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. I'm melting. Which is quite on topic because there is ice, but it's so cute. Okay. Back to the game. Yeah, so now because Little Match has so much advantage, he can just play slowly. Jen is trying to save all his pieces except the king. Okay, here comes Mifa's move. Pawn drop 8-3. Jen is pro-democracy. A monarchy is not the best way. So you're saying the bishop. So you're saying as long as any of his pieces survives, he's alive, because democracy is like power to everyone. So as long as he has one pawn in hand, he's alive. That would be a weird shogi, considering that you don't have to drop the pieces. And also considering that if a piece protects a piece, usually it's an exchange. It's very difficult, but interesting. He just needs to capture enough of his opponent's pieces to make sure he wins the election. So I guess the rook and the bishop are like tycoon owners that have lobbistic powers. And then a pawn is like the smallest of the workers. I don't know, making candies, whatever. And gold would be like some banker. Not sure if banker is higher or lower. No, probably. Let's say banker. Like, sure, he works at a bigger salary, but still not like the CEO. Bishop and rooks must be like rich donors. By the way, if you guys ever played Secret King, the king is pretty strong piece to have. It's like buffed general. Yeah, it's so OP. Yeah, in the impasse they wipe point, that's true. So your logic, Time Zombie, is that if you get a bishop advantage, you win the election. So your shogi is about the material advantage, not about the king's safety. So it's about taking as many pieces as you can. Pawn drop 8-5. So now the gold is under attack. We can block it. Block that attack by dropping the pawn or by moving the gold to 7-8. It's an interesting drop. Wait, what did March do? He didn't push the rook. He retook the pawn. Okay, that's quite passive. So, according to some old shogi rule that I learned, is that if you have a small advantage, go strongly. If you have huge advantage, go slowly. Now the question is, did Little Match really have this huge of an advantage to go this slow? The answer will be, it's complicated. Now, yeah, his power was his rook. Now that it's blocked, it's quite hard to tell. He can take the initiative by dropping the pawn and moving the gold. Sure, he has the privilege of doing so. Make a token, perhaps. Jen, on the other hand, really don't have any attacking pieces, and like the most aggressive thing I would see is to run away with the rook, exchange the rooks, but we already talked about how his king is weak. But maybe that's his only chance. I had a game with Maple where I tried to sacrifice my piece to make my king safe. He didn't take the piece I drop. Oh. What did he do instead? He checkmated you. No! This was such a weird sound. Kazoo on an autotune. I don't even know how to define this sound. Okay, let me take a look in the lobby. Nobody else. Mahjong circle. What? Mahjong club? Congratulations, Caramel. Okay. He killed your king. No. He destroyed your pride of being an escape artist. No, that's the worst blow there can be. Thank you for the follow, Mauritian. Let us see that shame. I don't think we're gonna finish watching this game on this stream, considering that we have 18 minutes left. And they still have more than 80 minutes left on their clock. Okay, if I zoom, I still didn't make the right zoom, right? Shoot. Okay, let's take it quickly. Take a look. Handicap game again. Ooh, that looks dangerous. That kind of looked like a mischance for some. Why would you sacrifice the token like this? Why don't you drop a pawn here? Why don't we drop a pawn here? So winning. Here we end up with no token. Sure, we have this, but this is not enough, right? If this were the gold, we said the exactly same thing. Thank you, Adrian. So much winning. Sounds like a meme. So where is this famous sacrifice which you were talking about? This game is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Take, drop, checkmate. Am I missing something? Oh, this is checkmate simply. Okay, I'm blind. I'm blind. This was checkmate simply. Okay, but where is that move that you were talking about? Next week will be only 2-piece. Ooh, this was 4-piece. Ooh, that's exciting, Mifa. Silver drop. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. Nice one. So you're trying to go for the new Goku, but he's like, nope. He's like, nope, 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 nope. So cool. So cool, Mifa. Okay, so Jin, as expected, activated his rook. And I was expecting a rook exchange, but actually it's being trapped. So it doesn't look good. It's doing exactly opposite to... No, it's Nifu. It's Nifu. This is why it's working, because it's Nifu. Nice. Nice. I'm totally not seeing the board properly today. Good job. So now we arrived at that rook exchange position that I was talking about 20 minutes ago. And why did I say that it's... I think, you know, the fact that silver was up, it means that he's weakened, so the rook drop will be more effective. But why it's fine is that, again, piece activity, yeah? Pray to the Nifigot. Piece activity. So this gold and this pawn are not helping to attack this king. this silver and this silver are not really helping to protect this king, while this bishop soon will be able to like at least block this rook line, right? On top of that, Jen has a bishop silver to his rook, yeah. So let's assume this happens. Let's assume this happens. This will be much more effective threat than having the lance here, right? Maybe this gold will slowly creep in. But immediately now we can make checks. Destroy the castle before anything happens. And this king is quite safe. Yes, silver check, king just runs. King just runs. Sume, gotcha. Everyday Tsume Shogi, okay. So little magician dropped a pawn. Come on, Jen, beat him. Yeah. Let's go. But again, this will be very slow, yeah? Very far away from this king. Even if this bishop is taken. Quite 11 hands. Gotcha. Two bishops. What's a chessboard display? Oh, like download the keyframe, okay. Can I zoom it? Okay. So we start with a bishop drop because that's the only move. If he goes to side or to side, it's a gold drop. If he goes to down, it's a gold drop. He has to take, then we drop the lance. If the king takes, it's just bishop gold. If the king runs, it's just bishop gold. So the gold takes, but here we drop the gold. King runs, we promote the knight, king takes, bishop drop, king escapes, and bishop promotion. I'm sorry, Victor. Need to go practicing the software. I can imagine that I need to train myself to be referee after being invited to the ref in Shogi tournament. You're gonna be a referee at the Bangkok tournament, Miva? You don't really need to be strong at Shogi to be a referee, though. I wanna beat everyone face to face. Hopefully not with your boxing gloves. Will you be like referee that's actually participating? Oh, so here Magician did a great move. He avoided the rook power by dropping his rook, yeah? Sure, it's actually pretty hard, yeah. It's pretty good. We are forced to take and then he can improve his position. That's nice from him. So he gained quite a bit of safety on that. Here the token is coming closer, but it's not really threatening yet. The rook drop next with promotion will be threatening. Yeah, that's quite nasty. So yeah, the rook 5-1 was pretty great turning table move. You solved it in less than 1 minute. I'm sorry, Victor. The moment I saw the knight promotion, I was like, yeah! I'm sorry. Rook promotion, then the gold would be taken. Then the token cannot come in because there is the bishop yet, right? So the king is kind of surviving still, but we have gold. It's quite surviving still. Knight, why do you make your king even weaker? Oh, the rook here. Okay, okay, that's even nastier. All right, I like it. Okay, Jen gave up. He played this move immediately. It seems like he gave up. He's like, nope, I'm not even thinking how to defend this. That's not a good approach. There's always defense. There's always fight left. Thank you for the follow, Misera. Gambito. Sounds Italian. Okay, so does the token go here or go here? If it goes here, well, it's tempting to take it with the king. If it goes up, we are sure to get a gold in hand. Portuguese, almost. Got it. Welcome. What does it mean? Misera veído gambito. Does it have a meaning in Portuguese? We have to drop a piece. The gold will be taken. Or the silver. I assume the gold. King will retake. Still quite safe. Maybe we take the knight and then treat a knight drop. We'll have 2 knights soon, but... So yeah, this seems to be surviving because we take, knight, take, still not checkmate threat, right? Maybe bishop promotion would be a checkmate threat with the rook sacrifice then. If it would be miseria, that's a special type of cucumber dish in Polish, which has some creme. I don't know how it's creme fraiche type of creme, but more liquid. I don't know how to explain it. I will just show you a picture. Miseria. That's the cucumber dish. With a little bit of salt. Mwah. Oh, originated in Poland, actually. Sweet sour cream or kefir. Okay, it's called sweet sour cream then. Ooh, I never thought about adding stuff like onion, pepper, and lemon juice. Now I'm really eager to try it again. Wait, what happened here? Ah, middle. Oh no, Jen. If you drop it like this shape becomes a 1 step away dragon. And now the talking can take this one completely for free while pushing the king away. So this was a really bad drop. Really bad drop. Miserable is pretty hard to translate because the meaning in Brazil is different from the literal translation. I see. Miserable. Is it a thing? There's a monster. There is a dinosaur. There is a cat. Is it miserable? Miserable. That's Romanian though. Portuguese we established. Which also means miserable. Miserable. With an S and an A. You guys don't see it, but it's one S and an A. Miserable Gambit. Oh no! Poor Gambit. Okay, so it seems like now the gold is taken for free. And now we're threatening checkmate. Especially that we gave away the knight. Because we can sacrifice this. If lance takes, it's a checkmate. If bishop takes, we can do this. And if silver takes, it's a checkmate. If he escapes, this is actually a diagonal piece. So if they drop, it goes here. But I missed this move, which is the bishop goes here. still gives some escaping route, but if you look very closely, it's also, this would also lead to checkmate, but this move here would not, because that would be a check forever, right? Interesting. So same way, this is not a checkmate, I guess. Interesting. So that wouldn't be a checkmate. So maybe one more move to survive. And I guess the crucial point was that this knight escaped and you don't have a knight drop. Because bishop check would give us a knight. So that was the point in that variation. If we do it here without sacrificing the knight, that looks quite... Not really, because we don't have diagonal piece. They have the knight. So let's say knight jump, gold drop, king goes up, silver. Yeah, here if we drop the knight, it is still a checkmate because of the knight drop here. Interesting. So this is a checkmate position for a little magician. Konbanwa Jusen. Did you know that konbanwa is written with a ha at the end, not a wa? Because it's a part of the longer sentence, which means, like in case of konnichiwa, today is a good day. So the wa is konnichiwa, making it the subject of the sentence. And therefore, even though it's written with a ha, yeah, okay. Even though it's written with a ha, it's read konbanwa because they somehow change it to a shortened form. But hello. A lot of people love Miserable the musical. Oh yeah. Yeah, but here you say that when someone is tricky. Okay, actually have many meanings without context. I see. That's a nice nickname then, if it has so many meanings. Konnichiwa. Okay. Okay, so we have a bishop drop, but it's not really preventing this gold drop, you see? Because we can take it with the dragon, and if the king runs, we take the silver. So it's really not preventing anything. It only prevents the token from moving in, but that's not preventing the mate. Thank you for the follow, DSK Brook. Welcome to our stream. Tomorrow we will have a chess stream at 9 o'clock set time. Is it set time? UTC +2. Then we'll have another stream around the same minus 2 hours basically at 4 o'clock. So like now, but minus 2 hours. But tomorrow, Shogi Sunday, where we will review your Kifu. And this is the last game we're viewing today. Misera asks, how did you learn Shogi? I learned it from manga Naruto. And then I checked online on Shogi webpage, on game webpage called Play OK. It was called Kurnik at that point because it's a Polish webpage, which is a chicken coop. So I learned Shogi at chicken coop. Good night, time zombie. Sleep well. Oh no, you mean tomorrow. It's gonna be midnight your time, so rip sleep. Okay, I gotcha. You're not going yet. Gotcha. You don't have to watch it live, time zombie. Sleep has the priority. I learned Gomokon Play OK. Yeah, Play OK. It was fun, but I think they messed up with the sound. I used to play a lot Shogi there, but then they changed to Java and messed up a lot of stuff, and also they blocking the ad block. It's kind of nasty visually. And we even sent them emails, they never like agreed. So hey, not gonna argue with you. Then play okay, then 81 Dojo came as well. I learned Shang-Chi here as well. I learned I never played Makrok actually. I learned there was like this soccer game. Yeah, there is it. I learned Go. Yeah, many games I learned here. Very simple but good webpage. So here, if you were a down player, you would play this move immediately without thinking. I mean, I know that magicians want that. Maybe he counted the variation. Like, he surely saw this move before playing, like, he was just checking the variation. So if you guys are aspiring to get, like, one done, you should see those kind of lines immediately. And then learn to count patiently, basically. This is what we call Tesuji, a good move. Rico says, I learned Shogi, Shang-Chi, and Makruk from Playok. Whoa. Don't we all? Don't we all? I give a try on Shogi, but stuck on tutorial. Well, why don't you try our tutorial instead? Wait, that's opposite. Shogi 101. It's a video explaining all the Shogi rules. Shogi actually don't explain all of them. If you go to Japan Shogi Association YouTube, they also have an English video explaining some basics in English. They recently uploaded it. I translated the English subtitles, so it's reliable. The Shogi is not really teaching. It just teaches you how the pieces move. So yeah, this is checkmate because this is diagonal piece. Silver round, silver king runs, take gold, and then silver drop here. try it, Misabel. And if you have any questions, of course, join us offline on our Discord, Shogi Harbour Discord. You can also search for